Hey guys, we've got a very cool unboxing today of the Ambi Climate. It is the world's first AI-powered AC remote. I'm sure a few of you must be thinking, why would I need AI for my AC remote? Well, let me put it this way. The temperature you want at 10 PM is far from the temperature that you want at 7 AM when you wake up. So if that sounds interesting to you, well, stick around and let's unbox and review this device. So in terms of app compatibility for this device, it works with IFTTT, Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, and one thing that they did not put in here is it also now works with Siri shortcuts. We've got some details about the features at the back here. So it says more than temperature. The AI also considers the humidity, weather, and other factors. There are also other smart home features like geofencing and remote access. And with the AI, it can auto-adjust your AC so that you can have maximized comfort and at the same time, save some energy. Let's have a look inside. And you are presented immediately by the device. It's really nice, but we gotta put this aside for a while and just check what else is in the box. So at the top here, we have some instructions on how to set it up. Some very brief stuff, but it's really cute how they put it here. And I believe this is the quick start guide. Yep, this is just how to get up and running. We'll put that aside and let's see what is inside here. It must be all the power related stuff. We've got a wall plug and also a cable. It is still using micro USB. Alright, so this is the Ambi Climate and it is so well designed. I mean, it looks really nice, especially with the wooden finish at the bottom. So at the top, I guess this is where you have the IR blasters. There's also actually an opening here. I guess this is where all the sensors read all the data. And here you have a logo that also doubles as the indicator light. At the back, we have the power in. There's also a USB port, I'm not sure why, and I guess this is the reset button. There's some device information at the bottom and also some of this rubber padding so it doesn't slide off everywhere. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but we've had a change in location because the AC remote in my room is already controlled by another smart device. So I'm going to try this out in the guest room. Right, let's power on the device, plug it in, and there's a beep. It's blinking an orange, and let me get my phone and try to pair it up. So I've launched the app and it's asking me to log in or sign up, which I've not. So I'm going to sign up and get back to you in a short while. Okay, so the Ambi has successfully paired to the AC. And now let's have a look at the application. When you open the application, you are immediately greeted with this dashboard. It's a little bit difficult to see because everything is very small. So let me zoom in for you. Okay, so all the way at the top, we got the name of the room that the device is placed in. And then under that, we have the temperature, the humidity, and the estimated comfort level, which is currently at a bit warm. Moving to the bottom of the app, on the far left we have analytics. Unfortunately, because we've not really used the app yet, we don't really have much insights to go through, so maybe we'll review that after a few days. Next to that, we have the AC settings. We have the AC controls and then the AI controls. So for the AC controls, you get to switch the features such as the mode it's in, whether it's hot or cool, which it is currently in, and then you have the fan speed and the direction of the fan blowing. Next to that, you have some AI controls. This is just letting you choose which AC modes are going to be controlled by the AI. After that, we have some device settings. We can set some timers and also some settings for the device. It's quite a comprehensive list of settings that you can change here, but one thing that I really like is that you can set the LED brightness to become lower or brighter. Currently it's too bright, especially for a dark room, so I'm really glad that I can lower the brightness. And there's also an option to lower the beeper sound. Lastly, under modes, you have the option to switch off the Ambi Climate or use any of the other 4 modes available. We're gonna dig deep into the comfort mode and also talk a little bit about the 3 other modes, but the comfort mode is the really interesting one. Alright, so let's have a look at comfort mode. We first have to switch into the mode. Alright, so it looks like we were in comfort mode already. In comfort mode, you need to give feedback to the app whether it is too cold or too hot or just nice. And from this, the AI will start learning and tailoring the experience for you. So this is how you give feedback to the app. you press the middle button here, which says a bit warm right now, which it actually isn't. It's pretty cold right now, so let's choose the proper setting. I think it is a bit cold. So you can hear the AC recognizing the beep and it's adjusting the setting right now. So Ambi says starting from the third adjustment that you make, the AI will start kicking in and start learning how you like your temperature. Alright, so now it's saying that it's a comfy level, which is true. Let me just give it a bit more feedback. It is, let's say, a bit too cold. So Ambi will definitely make mistakes at the start. All you have to do is correct it, override whatever setting it thinks you need right now. And in fact, with every mistake that you help Ambi overcome, it will only get better, better and better for you. So that's pretty much how comfort mode works. You need to give it some time, but in the end, it's going to work great for you. Now let's look at the other modes. In temperature mode, you set a temperature that you would like to hit, and Ambi Climate will either increase or decrease the temperature in the room to make sure it hits whatever you set. For the away mode, you will set a temperature and humidity threshold, and the Ambi Climate will do all it can to make sure it stays within the limits. This will be helpful if you have pets or plants or clothes that need to be within a specific temperature range. And lastly, we have manual mode. This is basically your mobile phone replacing your existing physical remote. Everything you do on the remote is now on the phone. Another great feature of the Ambi Climate is its compatibility with other apps or services such as the Google Assistant, IFTTT, and for this instance, Siri shortcuts. So I've set a shortcut state for it being too cold in the room, and I can simply run it and the AC will detect it and it will immediately reflect in the room temperature and also in the app. There's also some geolocation features, so things like when you leave a certain radius, it will switch off the AC, or when you come in a certain radius, it will switch back on. And lastly, something that I really like is advanced scheduling features, because let's be honest, with the traditional remote, I don't think any of us understand how to really use its scheduling features. So like I said, this is not something that you can make a very quick judgment on. It needs a few days to learn your pattern and really synchronize up with what you like. I'll resume this review in a couple days and just end it with my conclusion of the device and everything. So I'll get back to you guys in a few days. So I've been using the Ambi Climate now for a few days, about a couple hours a day only. And I just wanted to share with you my experience and some feedback about the device. One of the first few things I realized after using this is that you don't really have to do anything, which you might think is weird, but that's exactly why you have this device. You don't have to think about changing the temperature anymore, because I used to switch the temperature at least 2 to 3 times a day. Sometimes it's a bit too cold, sometimes it gets a bit warm after changing. If you see the screenshot here, you can see the AI making its magic by changing the temperature just a little bit here and there, which is enough to make the whole room just perfect for you. On the note of energy saving, it's not something that affects me that much because I don't use my AC for most of the day, mainly when I'm sleeping. But if you use your AC throughout the whole day, this can really save up energy for you. But I really do enjoy the convenience of being able to switch on and off your AC from outside your home. If you've never had that feature before, you don't know how great it is to always come back to a room that is cold. For the negatives, there isn't really much because this is a really nicely built device and so far it works. But if there's a few things that I have to mention, maybe it's related to the app. Like when in comfort mode you want to select your comfort level, the button for you to switch that, it just goes away too fast. And also because a lot of these things are still in its early stages, the app is kind of buggy where it crashes randomly just a few times here and there. However, those are just all little software things that can be easily fixed with an update. So that's pretty much it, my review for the Ambi Climate. I really like this device, especially the design, and the AI features are really cool. I think there's no other device that is using AI to control your AC. If you want to know more about this device or even purchase it for yourself, I'll include all the links in the description box below. That's my review of the Ambi Climate. Thanks for watching.